Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of the Final Bell TV. I'm Anthony, joined by Giancarlo here, and we got a hell of a show for you today. Hey guys, welcome to our show, the Final Bell TV, and let's get right to it, our debate. Well, first we'll start off with Monday Night Raw. My win, Dolph Ziggler, Cody Rhodes, and Christian. If I see these three superstars form a stable together, I believe that they'll be unbreakable, especially if they include Jack Swagger in there with them. I think we could see a new generation of the NWO. My fail has to be Cena's speech. You know, he just went on and on and on and didn't even make sense half the time. I think that at the pay-per-view, he's probably going to take it home because he basically made me not want to watch it.
My win of the week, David Otunga, because he finally is getting a character. I think this is going to be a good reboot for him and probably could get him over better with the fans. My fail this week is the Hell in a Cell aftermath. We had Alberto Del Rio come in and hit both Cena and CM Punk with the chair, and then that's how they ended the show. I think they could have done a lot better with that segment.
Anyways, moving on to Thursday Night Impact. My win of the show, the X Division qualifying match. Brian Kendrick won, even though I was kind of rooting for Alex Shelley. You know, Brian Kendrick, he was former champion there. I hope he defeats Austin Aries because, you know, he's just awesome. And my fail for the show, Mr. Anderson. For the past 2 weeks, he's lost the same weight against Bully Ray. And at the pay-per-view for Bound for Glory, their match, yeah, I get it, they have a match, they want to do the same thing every week, but at least make it entertaining. Like, it's boring now.
My win for the week is AJ Styles. AJ Styles has not had the TNA World Heavyweight Championship since 2010 in March. And here he is, over a year later, and he's still the most popular guy on the roster. I think that's good for him, and I think they should keep it up, and maybe TNA might open their eyes and see that he needs to be their champion. My fail for this week was a whole Hulk Hogan speech, his big announcement. It was my fail because Hulk Hogan's big announcement was a big announcement that was going to take place next week on Impact. I think he should have just did his announcement next week instead of announce it this week.
Yeah, just a waste of time, basically. Let's get on to Friday Night SmackDown. My win of the show, Cody Rhodes. He defended his title twice this week, retained both times, doesn't matter how, still retained. He has a bright future ahead of him. I think he could be the next face of the company. My fail of the show, Mark Henry. He beat Great Khali and put him in the Hall of Fame. We've seen this before. Who hasn't beaten the Great Khali? Come on, you're World Heavyweight Champion. You can do better than that.
I'm going to stop you there because my win for SmackDown is Mark Henry because he added another monster to the list. You saw him first with the Big Show, ankle, done. You saw him with Kane, done. You saw him throw Sheamus through a wall at SummerSlam, off the list. Now he added the Great Khali. I think it puts him over more as a dominant force in the company. My fail is Sin Cara using the Swanton Bomb as his finishing move. Are you serious? This is Sin Cara. He's supposed to be a high flyer, has all these moves in his game, and he cannot find a better move than the Swanton Bomb, which Jeff Hardy's using right now. I think he should go and find something better to do than the Swanton Bomb.
Well, let's get to our matches of the week. My match of the week is that 10-man Battle Royale on Raw. Well, first of all, who doesn't like Battle Royales? And secondly, Cody Rhodes won it after he defeated the odds against 9 other men in that ring. You know, that's 9 competitors for your title. And he won. And that's just amazing.
My match of the week is from TNA Impact, and it is Bobby Roode versus AJ Styles. It was very entertaining, had a lot of action in that match. Bobby Roode getting the win by the submission with the crossface. And I think it is Bobby Roode's time to win the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
Lots of technicality in that match. Loved it. Well, let's get to our wrestling news. Bobby Lashley is now accepting professional wrestling bookings. So all you bookers out there, he's on your list. WWE Superstars is now cancelled, finally. Hopefully NXT is next, because I don't know who watches that crap. We got new DVD releases coming out. Stone Cold Steve Austin's DVD November 29th.
A must-buy for you fans.
Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels coming out at the end of this month. And Edge's new DVD coming out in 2012. Also, CM Punk's coat that he wore at the commentary table, yeah, that was John Laurinaitis'. That's why he said he got it from a bum. Jericho has some comments for these WWE Superstars of today. For example, stealing his suit gimmick, stealing his moves like the lion salt. Like, Jericho came in this business and basically gave everything he had. And everyone in the business now is just taking everything he gave. They can't come up with their own ideas. Rey Mysterio undergoes another knee surgery. I think we might see an early retirement for Rey.
I hope not. I think if the WWE can finally get a cruiserweight division for him, he would have to stop fighting these big guys, and he wouldn't have to hang them up early.
WrestleMania 28 tickets are going on sale November 5th. Get those if you want to see the Great One take on the champ, John Cena. Let's get to our Fave 5 of the week. At number 5, Bobby Roode.
Number 4, Zack Ryder.
Number 3, CM Punk.
Number 2, AJ Styles.
And number 1, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes. After 2 title defenses this week, he was victorious in both of them. Cody Rhodes steals the number 1 spot on our countdown. Let's get to the Little Jimmy of the week, Giancarlo.
Little Jimmy of the week goes to none other than Little Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso was arrested for drunk driving this week. Little Jimmy got by the conspiracy. Somewhere at home, R-Truth is happy. Well, let's get to our question of this episode. Who do you think will return at Hell in a Cell? Now, we got a list of competitors for you to choose from. We got Jerry the King Lawler, The Undertaker, Mick Foley, Kane, The Big Show, Miz and R-Truth, or Y2J Chris Jericho. Leave us a comment who you think will return at Hell in a Cell. We're going to introduce a new segment. Tell them.
Well, now every week from now until Survivor Series, we're in the Survivor Series spirit, so we will be choosing 5 guys every week in our fantasy Survivor Series teams.
Well, I'll start with the better team first, my team. As CM Punk leads Y2J, Edge, Christian, and The Miz in a traditional Survivor Series tag team match against this one's team.
Well, if you have a team captained by CM Punk, you gotta top that. So my team is captained by none other than the Great One, The Rock. He will be making his return to Survivor Series, so I thought it would be fitting for me to make him my captain. On his team, he'll be joined by The Undertaker, Triple H, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you vote for my team, at least you'll get to see action, because The Undertaker and The Rock have been out of action for how long? Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, guys, we're out of time for this week. Follow us on Twitter at TheFinalBellTV. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Rate, leave your comment, do whatever you feel you need to. Just appreciate our show.
You can follow me on Twitter at John_411,
or you can follow me at IamAlkazi on Twitter.
Yeah.
And you can tell me how much better my Survivor Series team is than this one.
Or if you really think that his team is terrible, you can always tell me about it, because I love to hear what you guys have to say.
We'll see you next week from The Final Bell TV.